We're live. All right, everyone. We are here at Robb Field Park in San Diego, California. And guess what? We have a whole new slew of subscribers. And Nate and I want to thank you guys for that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel. And we've got to thank Braille Skateboarding because they shared our last video, the bowling video, and that was really cool. So thank you, Braille, for doing that. So I'm going to be out here in California for a little while, actually just today, and I'm going to be at this skate park for a little while here at Robb Field, also known as Shockus Skatepark, because there's a guy here apparently that used to skate known as Shocka. So I don't know who that is, but hopefully I'll find out sometime. Maybe not today, it may be another day that I actually find out. But I wanted to tell you guys that I will be going to another skate park here in probably an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. It'll be Linda Vista. And that park, I've already been to it, and it is actually one of the freaking raddest parks I have seen in a long time. But I wanted to say thank you, first of all, to the subscribers, and then for all the new subscribers and all the old school subscribers as well. But I also wanted to thank Braille Skateboarding for being so cool and sharing that skateboarding bowling video that we did, which was super rad. And what's up, Jeremy, and what's up, Nate? We're here at Robb Field Skate Park. I don't know if you heard me say that, but it's also known as Shockus Skate Park. But there's some cool skaters around here, and we're gonna see if we can get them actually skating. What's weird is nobody's actually skating right this moment, so that's kind of strange. But there's some old dudes here, and there's some young dudes here, but hopefully I can get some of these young dudes on camera. So anyway, just thanks again, and we're just gonna see if we can get some skating in. So let me flip this camera around and see what we can get. My sunglasses are cool. These are vidIQ sunglasses. Shout out to vidIQ for being so cool, and for, you know, helping out with the channel, because we need that kind of help, because you know, we can't do the keyword research and stuff like that on our own nearly as well without their help. So let's see what these guys are doing. See if I can get away from being backlit. Hopefully I don't step into a ditch or a bowl or anything like that. I will not be skating today, just so you guys know, because I've torn my rotator cuff, which sucks. And I've got to apparently get that fixed surgically. And I'm kind of scared because I've never actually had any kind of surgeries. Never been put under or anything like that. Just kind of crazy. There's scooter people. Oh, there's a skater right there. Yes, stupid old man injuries is right. So dumb. I wasn't wearing my pads, but I don't know if that would have mattered just the way that I fell. There's no way to know because I didn't have my pads on. So I know in the future I will always have my pads on, elbow pads, everything, all the time. I probably should have them on here just walking around. So what are all of you guys doing today? Somebody told me earlier that I should actually get back on the board and skate, because if I didn't, if I didn't get back on the board, my other rotator cuff would mess up, and I don't know what that meant. Just wait until you guys see Linda Vista. That is a rad park. This right here is pretty cool just because it's off the ocean. Let's go see the rest of this place. There's nobody skating over here though, so it's not gonna be as fun. Well, let's just see what we've got. Robert, going to try to skate, but I guess it's gonna rain here. Robert, do you have any indoor parks that you can check out? Nate's ordering supplies for the studio. Yeah, dude, I heard it was cold in Dallas. It's actually surprisingly cold here for San Diego, but it's warmed up today. It was in the 50s or 60s like that the last couple of days, and that's during the day. And the water coming off of the wind coming off of the water here is pretty freaking cold as well. Let's see if we can go over here and check out some of the water here. There's kind of a wide shot of this park. Again, this is Robb Field Skateboard Park in San Diego, California. Robert says there's only one little outdoor park. Where are you, Robert? Just curious. Oh, and Jeremy's headed to London. I guess, Jeremy, are you already in London? I would think that you are. Let's see. There's what we're looking at here. Let's get back to skating. Not yet. Okay. I thought you were headed out on Wednesday. Oh, next week. That's right. Okay, cool. It's like everybody stopped skating when I started videoing. It's really weird. Jeremy, I gotta say, I did check out Linda Vista earlier this morning, and that place is freaking rad. It looks super fast too. Oh, Robert's in California too. Okay. I would think they would have skate parks everywhere, you know, in California. Man, I wish I could skate. I can't tell you guys how badly I wish I could get on a board right now. I just don't want to mess up my shoulder anymore. I want to be able to skate long term rather than just short term. Let's get a different angle here. Yeah, Nate, there's a lot of room to skate here. There's just like one big bowl type area. Just a lot of like a plaza bowl or something like that. Couldn't describe it exactly. But then you have these other bowls over here that you saw earlier. What's really interesting is, as I was walking up to this park, you can't just park and then just walk right into the park. You have to walk down this breezeway, not really breezeway, but like this sidewalk. And walking down the sidewalk, they have these weird little pools that are only about as deep as a curb, but it looks like you can do little tricks in there, but they all have drainage in them as well, which is really, really interesting. You don't see that very often. All right, we got a skater finally. Robert says the closest skate park to him doesn't even have a bowl. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, this place is pretty sick, but Robert, I'm serious, man. Wait until I get over to Linda Vista in about an hour and a half or so. You're gonna be freaking amazed if you've never seen that park. Scooter person. I'm gonna walk around and see if people will actually skate. There we go. So besides Nate, Jeremy, and Robert, is there anyone else here? I see 3 viewers. May just have to set this down for a minute. Let's see if I can move somewhere that's not so backlit. So I see a 4th person here. If you're here, just say hello. Let me know that you're here so that I can say what's up to you. Jeremy, I see what you were saying about Linda Vista, how that's like your dream. Man, that park is so freaking sick. July 14th and 15th. Jeremy, let us all know what... Oh, you're visiting this place in the summer on the 14th and 15th? So, I thought... Are you coming down to San Diego? I thought you were going to be in LA, Jeremy. Okay. For some reason I thought it was LA, or maybe you're going to be all over the place. Oh, dude, yes, you got to do Linda Vista, check this place out, and then the other place I'm told is pretty cool is a place in Encinitas. I'll have to let you know what that is. I forget exactly the name of it. So Jeremy, you're also going to Venice Beach, is that right? Jeremy, I've actually never been to Venice Beach, that skate park. I was trying to go once and then somehow my plans got screwed up and wasn't able to make it out there. But I've seen videos of it, obviously. So Nate, how's that Mediterranean food treating you? You know what's weird also is that I tried naming this, like giving this video a title before I started, but with Streamlabs Mobile, I guess I'm just ignorant and don't really know how to do that, so I'll have to do that on the back end whenever I'm done, I guess. Is there anything around this area that you guys want to see besides where I'm standing? When I was at Linda Vista earlier, there was a lot more activity than this. Really, like all levels of skating. And that park seems to roll really freaking fast. It looks kind of scary to skate, quite honestly. So I also walked over to Memorial Park, or didn't walk, I drove over to Memorial Park. And when I drove over to Memorial Park, it wasn't as big as I thought, but it was weird because it had a 4.6 rating, just like Linda Vista. It was much smaller. I thought, let me go try another place that had a few more people and was bigger. So here we are. Here we are at Robb Field, also known as Shockus Skatepark. Robert, don't worry, we can't do anything like that either. We just kind of roll around, but that's, you know, as long as you're having fun. What was it Al Coker said? He said, the best skateboarder is the one having the most fun. So as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, man. All right, here we go. So he messed up his knee a little bit. A little volcano in the middle is kind of cool. Yes. In fact, you're right. It's exactly it. It is in between the ocean. It's more like a bay or something, and a major highway. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. Robert, landing a variable kickflip is actually really rad. There's no way we can do that right now. But Robert, I was also going to tell you is that Brel, we had to say, really freaking awesome because they shared our freaking bowling video, our skateboard bowling video, and so we're going to give them lots of shout outs and shares and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they're awesome, and they definitely teach a lot of beginners or people getting back into it how to skate. So we're trying to teach the old guys that it's cool to get back into it and stuff. Caleb, what's up, man? Revival Rippers, I like that. Caleb, I was just telling Nate, Jeremy, and Robert here that that I'll be going to Linda Vista here in about an hour or so. and so you'll be able to see another skate park. And if you've never seen Linda Vista in California, it is amazing. In fact, it's multi-leveled almost, or it seems like that just because of the way it's laid out. But it's huge actually, and there's so many different places for a lot of beginners and pros alike to skate there, which I love. That. Robert, awesome, man. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel and hanging out with us, man. It means a lot. And hopefully we're gonna get some how-to videos out there. It will be more how-tos of not us so much teaching, but people teaching us how to do things. At first it's gonna be Nate learning how to do these things, because I won't be skating for a while, unfortunately. Ha, Nate, I see what you did there. It is totally a pyramid scheme skate park. So if one person buys into a skate park and then you get somebody else to buy into that skate park, then you're gonna get credit for that other person buying into that skate park. I don't know what that means. And Robert says confidence is everything, and you're right about that. And that's how I freaking tore my rotator cuff, is that I was actually underconfident, and then I fell on my elbow and it jacked my shoulder up pretty badly. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here and show you the major roadway, and then I'm gonna show you the ocean area. So this park is between, like Nate said, kind of a major road. This isn't like a major road. If you look behind the road we're looking at, that's actually the major road. I think that's I-5 or something like that, or maybe 8. I don't know what it is. And this road right here is kind of like a service road, or just kind of an off-road from the major road. You see people coming on right there. Nate, I would love to show you my tear, but it just looks like a shoulder. You can't see anything other than a shoulder. I will show you my tear though. Okay, so what happened is I fell backwards and I landed on this elbow right here from about 3 or 4 feet high, probably about 4. I thought I landed in the flat originally, but I didn't actually land in the flat. I landed on the slope, and so when I landed on the slope, it pushed my shoulder up and then back, and so there's a little point that goes like this on your rotator cuff, and that point, where it comes to a point, actually tore back and peeled backwards about 1.5 centimeters. And so I thought maybe just like doing stretches and things like that would make it better, and then I had an MRI and found out that this shoulder has a torn rotator cuff, and so they're telling me that surgically is the only way to fix it. I'm getting some other opinions from some other doctors that I have connections with, but yeah, so that was pretty bad. I was not wearing a pad. Fortunately, I did not have any brakes, which is good, but ultimately it's gonna have to get repaired before I can do anything else. Yeah, Robert, man, it does suck, and I'm too old to get on a board and skate around and then risk tearing that more, because if they said there's a possibility it could tear more until it's fixed. So I just have to be real careful with it. And the other thing that sucks about it is, while I'm actually being careful with it, is that I'm being real stiff with it, and so my muscles, like right down in here, get really hard and really tense up, and then I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna tear something, so I have to stretch it out like every morning. I actually sleep with a pillow underneath my arm right here, and when I wake up it feels really stiff in the morning. I'm almost like frozen like this, and then I have to kind of like it takes about 3 hours before it's finally a little looser. So anyway, that's how that happened. It really does freaking suck. I don't want to be on a board here so badly. I can't tell you how badly I want to be on a board. But let's see these people skating now. Oh, and Nate wants to see what sexy shirt I'm wearing. This is the the yellow Geezer Skate Company shirt. You can pick those up at geezerskate.co or .com. Actually, if you're interested in checking out our shirts and clothes, just go to our website. Check our website out. You don't have to buy anything or anything like that, but we'd love to have you visit our website and see what's up there. And we've got some designs hopefully coming this year that are not our logos per se. We're working on some. I'm not going to get into too many details about that. But we've got some stuff coming up this year that's going to be pretty freaking rad. All right, let's check out some skating some more. And thanks, Robert, man, appreciate that. All right, so let's go to this other side. So there's the skating, and then Nate was saying that the ocean is on the other side. If I can be still for a minute. You know what else I find interesting is that I've not seen a single person actually tap their board once here after somebody landed a sweet or sick trick. I wonder if that's like a Dallas thing, or if that's just not a California thing. I don't know. I just haven't seen it happen yet. Can I make a dope website in that shirt like you can with Wix? Well, this is not sponsored by Wix, but I'm pretty sure I could make a dope website with this shirt. Not sponsored by Wix, and it might be on Squarespace or WordPress instead of Wix. Well, should I talk like the guy from Wix? Okay, let's go over here and I'll show you the ocean again. Because there's the roadway up there, and then there's the ocean or bay rather, right over there. And when I walk out of this place, I'll also show you guys the those weird little puddles, that I saw earlier. And I have no idea why nobody's skating this freaking bowl over here, because this is freaking rad. Everybody's skating that other area. Okay, Robert, that's good to know. Board tapping's a thing. Somebody lands a sick trick in Dallas, everybody taps their board. That's interesting though, because I thought it was kind of just a skateboard thing, but maybe it's a Dallas thing or a Texas thing, or where we actually are from kind of thing. I have heard some oohs and ahs. All right, we got somebody skating down here. Board taps in Oregon. You're in Oregon, okay, cool. Caleb, are there a lot of parks in Oregon? I know in Dallas, Fort Worth, they're building them like crazy, man. And then there's some pretty sick private nonprofit parks in Dallas as well. All right, not much skating going on right here at the moment. But like I was saying earlier, the ocean is on this side. There it is again. Caleb, you're an old skater too. We are, Nate and I, respectively, 41 and 42 right now. Just got back in the game about, how long was it? How long ago was it, Nate? About 4 or 5 years ago? Okay, Crystal, hey, Crystal's here. Crystal's wanting her some bowling pins. We had a little discussion about the bowling pins. But I see what you're saying. If there's like a crew of skaters, that's when they tap, not just random people. It seems to happen randomly in Dallas, but it seems like also everybody knows everybody in Dallas as well. So Caleb is 41 in a month. So you're in the over 40 club. You should check out the over 40 skateboarding Facebook group. Oh man, this dude's pulling a sick manual, nose manual over here. Is that what they're called now? So Crystal, I was telling everybody that we are actually going to Linda Vista after this park, and if you've never seen the Linda Vista skate park, it is really sick. Nose wheelie, that's what they're called now. Okay. Wheelies. I don't know these things, guys. I just roll around and have fun. But it makes us seem old, you know, hence the geezer skate thing, right? Nose wheelie. Okay, so they're called nose wheelies. So that dude pulled off a sick nose wheelie. I don't know if you guys all saw that. All right, I'm gonna go around to the other side because there's just too many shadows this direction. Okay, cool. So Crystal said that she still doesn't know why she wants bowling pins, but she says that they charge an outrageous amount for bowling pins, like 30, 40 bucks for just a single pin. When we got for a used pin, and we got our pins for 30 bucks for a set of 10 at a local place in Fort Worth. Nose Manny, okay. Nose manual, nose Manny, nose wheelie. I guess it depends on how old you are, what they're actually called. Crystal says she thinks that they think that they are gold or something, talking about the bowling pins. That's so funny that you want bowling pins, Crystal, like real ones. You know, you can get a full set for about $100 on eBay. I just didn't want to spend that because I didn't know. You know, what's also funny is I spent about over $100 on 3 sets of plastic pins, but whenever we were shooting that video, they wouldn't stand up because of the wind. So we had to go back to using the old ones that I bought for 30 bucks. So I think in total we spent 150 bucks or so on getting those pins. All right, is there anything here that I missed that you guys are interested in seeing? I've been on now for about 30 minutes. Oh, Crystal, you're right. The old ones have a beautiful sound. She's talking about the bowling pins. So I know a lot of you guys probably came over to this channel from seeing the skateboard bowling video, and so rad. That was such a fun video that we shot, and hope to shoot another one like that, not necessarily with bowling pins, but why don't you guys let us know what you're interested in seeing, what kind of a video like that you'd like to see again. Probably be about 4 or 5 months before we shoot another one like that, but we're gonna have some other stuff coming up pretty soon. That's pretty cool. And Crystal, something you don't actually know with those bowling pins from that video, you may have figured it out, but there were a few sound effects added, but not every single one had a sound effect. It just depended on whether there was a lot of wind in that area or not. All right, here comes this dude going fast. I had no words for that. That was just so rad. But I'm glad that you found us, and I'm glad you like the channel too, Caleb. So have you guys all been to San Diego before? This is my second, I think my second time in San Diego. The first time I was here, I didn't go to any of the skate parks. This time I've been to two, well, this is my third one, but I didn't go live at the other two. I'm going back to Linda Vista. I think I said this earlier. I'm going back to Linda Vista here in 45 minutes to an hour or so. The drive would take me about 15-20 minutes to get there, so it'll probably take about 30 minutes between the time I leave here to get over there and actually go live again. Robert says he doesn't really travel. The only reason that I'm able to travel today, Robert, is because my wife had a conference and she wanted me to tag along, and the school paid for her flight and her room and board, so all I had to do was really pay for my flight and my food. Yeah, Robert, if you're ever in San Diego, definitely this is, you want to be sure to look up Robb, that's R-O-B-B, Field Park. And it's behind a bunch of baseball fields. Oh, it's called Robb Field Skateboard Park, actually. All right, I may walk around this one more time, then I may take off and go over to Linda Vista. I'm kind of limited on time today. Nate, are you making that up about the whales or what? Because Diego doesn't sound German at all. Do you guys like smaller parks or larger parks? Just curiously. Because they both have their benefits. I personally like, oh, gotcha, Nate. Okay, missed that reference. I personally like the larger skate parks better, just because it gives you, for somebody like me who just likes to roll around, it gives me more freedom to just kind of cruise. Redlands Skate Park? Alejandro? So where exactly is that? Is that in San Diego? And Alejandro, thanks for joining us here, man. Appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna walk around this place one more time and then I'm gonna take off and head to Linda Vista unless Alejandro tells me something about the Redlands being closer. Oh, Alejandro, wish I could, man. I just have such a tight schedule today that I'm not gonna be able to get out there. All right, John, what's up, John? Yeah, dude, this place is really pretty cool. Not as much skating going on in the bigger bowls, but a lot of stuff going on in this plaza bowl type thing. And Alejandro and John, I've told the other guys I'm headed to Linda Vista here in a few minutes, and I'm gonna head out there and then go live so you guys can check that place out as well. And I went there this morning, and that is one sick park. Just the design, just the construction and the way the layout, it's sick. right, this is my last walk around this place. And then after I walk around this place, I'm gonna get in the car, I'm gonna charge my battery on my phone, and then I'm gonna head over to Linda Vista, and I'll go live there for probably about an hour, probably longer than here. It just depends on how much time I have. But I wanna show you guys something. Don't leave yet, because I wanna show you guys something at the very end that is really kind of crazy. It's these little puddles where I guess you could skate. I don't know why they put them in there. Nate likes big parks, and he cannot lie. Man, I love this kind of weather, this kind of atmosphere here in California. But you know what? I do miss home in Dallas at times. I love the parks there. My current favorite park is definitely not Watauga, where I messed my shoulder up. But my favorite park right now is probably Frisco Skatepark, because it is freaking insane. That one's in Texas. So Robert agrees with Nate. He likes big parks, and he cannot lie. And when I get over to Linda Vista, guys, I probably can just set this thing down and watch a lot of freaking really rad skating. There are benches there, concrete benches that you can sit on, just looking down into the bowls, and all kinds of rad stuff. This place, and it's not me diminishing this place, because this place is rad. Nate just says Watauga blows chunks. The only reason I don't like it is because that's where I messed my shoulder up. But that's a small park, and it's really great beginner park if you want to learn how to drop in, if you want to learn how to, just go down a bank or something like that. That's a really cool park. All right, I'm gonna switch this around just for a second. Okay, so before you guys leave, it looks like a couple of people have left yet, but before you guys leave, I want you guys to see this, these little like puddles, these little, I don't know what you call them, these small pools that have drainage in them. And it's like, I don't know if it's something that you can actually skate in, or if it's just like a design, or if it's to keep, certain people out. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna head over there here in just a minute. So John's saying that he'd have to learn a bunch of tricks, but he'd love to just ride around and have fun in a mini half pipe. John, that is okay, man. Get on that board and start pushing again. Just relearning how to ollie was a hard thing to do again for us, but we don't do it that much because we like to just ride around. And surprisingly, you can still hurt yourself just riding around. Nate and I always say to pad up if you're gonna skate, especially if you haven't skated in a long time. Put your pads on. I did not put my pads on, and so that was my fault. That was the reason that I failed miserably and hurt myself. And pads don't always help, but they're gonna help more than they would if you didn't actually wear them. So that's our advice to you if you're gonna get back on a board and start pushing around again. Don't be scared to wear your elbow pads. That was the last thing I put on, and that's the first thing I fell on. So stupid me. All right, let me go show you these puddles and pools, and then we'll get out of here, and then I'll head over to Linda Vista. All right, guys? Hold on just a minute here. Okay. Gosh. Oh. Okay. You guys are witnessing pain here. Oh. This is not fake, I promise. I just tripped over a rock, and I didn't fall, but I didn't actually fall, but I tensed my shoulder up, and whenever I tense my shoulder up, there's a lot of crazy pain. Oh, Lord. Let me show you the rock. Stupid rock. I gotta pay attention to where I'm walking. Oh. Golly. This is why I can't skate right now, people. There's the rock I tripped over because I was not paying attention. I was walking in the dirt. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. It takes about 5 minutes, it'll be better. But dear, okay, got a dude come. Oh, dear Lord, that's so stupid, and that was crazy high freaking air that dude just had. Sorry I missed that. Let me see if I can get it again here in just a second. Stupid rocks. All right, forget this. I'm headed out. Too much pain, I gotta go to the car. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to where I'm walking, so no offense if I don't actually show a whole lot of skating right now. Okay, let me just walk out here and show you this bike trail's right down here. So it looks looks like a dirty bay to me. It looks like kind of a dirty bay. You see my nose hairs, man? They're all up in there, or all out down here, really. So let's get some signage. Let me show you the signage here. So if you're looking for a cool place to go, here are the hours. Here are the rules and stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna walk over and show you guys these weird little puddle things, and then I'll call it. I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys at Linda Vista. But don't leave yet. Look at these puddles first. I only saw scooters and skateboards in there. I didn't see any bikes. Okay, so I'm hiking back to the car right now. Guess these are supposed to be flower beds. I don't know. There's some flowers. And this is the place I was telling you about. This place right over here in the shade. All right, let's see if it reads here on camera. So, you see this little puddle thing? Let's see, you might be able to see this one a little better. Let me change angles. See these little puddle things? That's what I was talking about. That's so weird. That's so strange. Why are they here? What were they meant for? Are they meant for skating? Are they meant for just playing around in? I don't really know. Okay, that's it for me here at Robb Field Park, also known as Shockus Skatepark in San Diego, California. And Nate says it's a skate park for ants. And I'm headed over to Linda Vista Skate Park in San Diego, and I'll probably be there, I want to say 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes, something like that. Be sure you come back here. Come back here and check out the channel so that you don't miss Linda Vista Skate Park. Until then, we'll see you later.